on, get this asshole in here. Come on. Let's go. Sit down. Sit down. Come on. Easy. There you go. Hey, asshole. You hurt? Okay, good. You okay? All right. Do you know where you are? No. Do you know who I am? Okay. So, my name's Larry Andrews. And I've been checking out your social media here. And you know what? You are really an asshole. Okay? So, according to you, healthcare is not a right. People don't have a right to healthcare. No. And according to you, it's because you don't think other people should benefit from your hard work. Right? You did say that. Okay. So, healthcare is not a right because you don't want them benefiting from your hard work. Okay. So I'm just taking a guess here because I don't really know you, so I don't know what you do for a living. But let's say your employer takes $300 a month out of your pay for your employer-based health care, right? Does that sound about right? Yeah, okay. So that means that they probably put in another $300 a month to make your monthly premium. That's part of their benefit package, right? Does that sound about right? Okay. So you got to choose one of maybe 3 different plans, right? Okay. And your biggest problem with single payer or Medicare for all is that you won't have any choice, right? That's your biggest problem with it? Okay. So, $600 a month. That's $300 from you, $300 from your employer, plus copays. I don't know what your copays are, but I'm guessing they're anywhere from $25 to $50 every time you visit a doctor. Is that about right? Yeah. Okay. And what happens if something bad happens to you and you need an ambulance ride? Do you know who pays for that? Does your insurance pay for that? No. Most insurance don't pay for stuff like that. You get the bill at the end. Most insurance will not pay for an ambulance ride if you need it. Won't happen. So that's out of your pay. You have to pay that. Last time I had to do an ambulance from an accident, cost me $2,500 out of pocket. I don't have $2,500 for that taxi ride. So then there's that. So, but according to you, it's not a right. People want something, they should earn it. We should purchase. We should have the right to choose to purchase health care. Purchase health care? Your appendix is about to explode. What are you going to do? You're going to get on a bunch of websites and see who's the cheapest surgeon to take your appendix out? You're going to actually try to do that while you're dying from complications of a burst appendix? You're going to go online and you're going to try to price compare? You're an asshole. Okay? Healthcare is not something you purchase. Healthcare is something you absolutely, positively, 100% have to have when you need it. Purchase? So let's say, for instance, you don't have the money to purchase an appendectomy. You know who pays for that? I do. You know who pays for that? The guy that brought you in. You know who pays for that? Everybody else pays for that. Why? Because it's something you need. Because society works to protect its members, okay? Not one person here, one person there, one person there. Everyone. That's why we have Social Security. That's why we have police officers. That's why we have fire departments. That's why we have all this stuff. It's not free. There is nothing called free. So, instead of you paying $300 a month and your employer paying another $300 a month and you paying $50 to $100 every time you see a doctor, You pay $2,000 to take that ambulance ride. Instead of that, why don't we pay, and I'm just using a number, $100 a month. Everybody pays $100 a month. You're done. You get a card with your name on it, your blood type, and a little barcode that says whatever it is you've got problems with, any type of allergies to medication or whatever. You need something, you go to a hospital, here's my card. Oh yes, thank you, Mr. Smith. Let's just get you taken care of. That's bad? That's not good? That somehow is a terrible thing going to lead us down to ruin? Half of what people in this country depend on are socialist things. Education. Okay, K through 12, that's paid for. I don't agree with having to pay an inordinate amount of money to go to college, get a degree, put yourself in huge debt, but that's a whole nother discussion. K through 12 is there. Police officers are there. The electrical company, that's a socialist thing. Okay? Any public utility, that's socialist. What does that mean? It's good for the social party. It's good for everyone. I don't want to be Russia. I don't want to be Cuba. Don't want any of that. But we don't have to be. Because you take all that money that everybody's dumping into paying who? The insurance companies. You're not paying for your health care. You're paying for the insurance company to be the doorman to your health care. You know, like a cover charge to get into a club, you got to pay the cover charge to get into the club. Who does that money go to? Doesn't go to the club. Doesn't go, the door guy gets it, and it goes to maybe sometimes to the band. Is that how you want your health care? You want to pay the doorman to get in to get your health care? That's what you want to do? But that's what you're doing. Every time you pay a copay, that's a cover charge. Every time you pay that monthly premium, that's a cover charge. Every time your employer puts in, that's a cover charge. So let's all pay $100 a month. Your employer doesn't have to put out that $300 for you and God knows how many employees. You don't have to put out that other $200 a month. So that's $200 a month goes right into your pocket. That $300 a month goes back to your employer or can go to higher salaries or hiring more people, creating more jobs. You don't have to pay for all that stuff anymore. You don't have to pay copays. You don't have to pay for ambulance rides. You can afford a better vehicle. You could afford a nicer house. You could take your wife, your husband, your significant other. You can get new shoes for your kids. Instead of paying the cover charge to the doorman to get what you shouldn't have to be paying for to begin with. Come on, asshole. Wake up. Yes, there is no free lunch. Yes, I don't want my money being redistributed to somebody else. No, I don't want any of that. But that's what you're doing. Your money is getting redistributed to some insurance company out here. So you're paying 1,000 people to decide whether or not you can go to the hospital, whether or not you can go to this hospital. Oh, wait a minute, that's the nearest one. That'll probably save your life, but you know what? That's out of your network. You can't go to that hospital. You have to go to the hospital that's 60 miles away that's in your network. The illusion of choice is an illusion. You're thinking you have choice is an illusion. There is no choice. You have to go where you have to go, where they tell you you can go. Instead of, oh, I've got this really bad pain. Get me an ambulance. Okay, ambulance here. Hey, take me to this hospital. It's like 3 blocks away. I couldn't walk. It's too much pain. They take you. They bring you inside. Hello, Mr. Smith. What seems to be the problem? I've got pain. Oh, my. Let's get you an x-ray. Let's get you an MRI. Let's get you tests. Let's see what's going on so we can help you. That is how health should be. That is how healthcare should be. Should not be purchased. Should not be, let's go to the cheapest possible. Really? You want a guy poking around inside your body for the least amount of money? The lowest bidder? Asshole! You want what you need. You need what you have to have. You have to have it. You need it. You want it immediately. Single payer. Medicare for all. Less than what you're paying. Better. Seriously, you're an asshole. And I hope nothing bad happens to you. And I don't even want to talk about all the people that have bad things happen to them that end up having to declare bankruptcy because they can't pay for their health care. And oh yeah, their company doesn't cover their out-of-time work. Their out-of-work time. They don't cover sick time. You've run out of sick days. I'm sorry, but you know what? You had 5 days to get better. It took you 15. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not paying you for that extra 5 days. You're sick too long. Sorry. You better get back to work, or else, you know what? We're going to give your job to somebody else. All that's got to stop. But it starts with, you're sick, you get taken care of. Stop being a selfish asshole. And seriously, I hope nothing bad happens. Get this asshole out of here. I'm done. Watch your step.